Will everyone please rise for the entrance of the Hanahan class of 2020, and please remain standing through the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may be seated.
Good morning, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the 60th graduating class of Hanahan High School. To the students of the class of 2020, I say congratulations and thank you for all that you have done for your school and community. I would like to ask you to join me in thanking some very important people that helped make this day possible for you. Please hold your applause until I introduce each of them. Dr. Eddie Ingram, Superintendent of the Berkeley County School District. Dr. Susan Gelman, Chief Administrative Services and Student Assignment Officer. Dr. Karen Whitley, Associate Superintendent of Human Resources. Dion Jackson, Senior Associate Superintendent for Operations and Administration. Dr. Kelly Wolf, Chief Academic and Innovation Officer. Dr. Glenda Levine, the Chief Diversity Officer. Ashley Smith, our Chief Financial Officer. Diane Driggers, the Chief Information and Technology Officer. Amy Fulmer, Director of Administrative Services and Student Assignment. James Thomas, Facility Services Director. Our school board member, 1990 graduate of Hanahan High School, Mr. Michael Ramsey. And last, but certainly not least, our wonderful teachers and staff, guidance department, custodians, district volunteers, and administrative team. Please give all these very important people a hand. The class of 2020 is loved by many, as is evident by the number of people here at Wiley Night and watching at home. The 2019-20 school year has been a little different this year, to say the least. When leaving school on Thursday, March 12th, I'm sure they had no idea they would never again walk the halls of Hanahan High School as a student. Some may choose to remember the class of 2020 as a class that didn't finish their senior year. There were no spring sports, no prom, no senior breakfast, and no last goodbye to their classmates and teachers. For those of us that really know this class, we know that they're hardworking, leaders in their community, excellent students, and for having the best senior skip day ever. I wanted to give the class of 2020 a bit of advice today that may help them in the next chapters of their lives. As you have done the past 13 years, continue to do your best work in whatever you do. Be the best husband or wife. Be the best mother or father, the best neighbor and friend. Be the best auto mechanic or engineer. Continue to treat others the way that you want to be treated. Some of you may have heard me tell you that before. But please carry these on with you as graduates of Hanahan High School. Your legacy as Hawk alumni will be one that the next 60 classes will be looking to follow. Please continue to support the school that will forever be on a hill mist oak trees. I'm proud of each and every one of you and looking forward to all of your accomplishments the future holds. Thank you. Now for a special message from Senator Tim Scott for our graduates.
Hello, Hanahan Hawks, the graduating class of 2020. I'm Senator Tim Scott coming to say to you, God bless you, happy graduation. This is not exactly how you thought it was going to go, but the good news in life, we can prepare for uncertain times by realizing that you have all that it takes to succeed. 3 pieces of advice. First, failure is never fatal if you don't quit. Second, if you want to stand out in life, stand up for those who cannot stand for themselves. And third, if you want to walk on the water, you got to get out the boat. This is a chance to walk on the water and get out the boat. Your life is going to be amazing. You will accomplish your wildest dreams, dream big dreams, and never, ever surrender. God bless. Go Hawks.
Congratulations, class of 2020! Woo! It has been one crazy year. I, for one, can't wait to pull the, well, I had to go to school during a global pandemic card on my future kids. Please let us thank all of these great educators and innovators for this wonderful ceremony. I know this may not be the ideal graduation, but these are times where we need to value each other's efforts, reflect on ourselves, and most of all, keep all of our loved ones safe. As a first-generation high school graduate, it was very difficult to think that we might not have graduation. Like so many of my peers, I had dreamed of this day my entire life. The cap and gown, the pictures, the diploma, a tear here and there. For my goal to suddenly vanish, it was difficult to grasp. But thanks to everyone in the Berkeley County School District, graduation is happening. When I first arrived at Hanahan, I was scared. I was a new student in a school where everyone knew each other. However, the week the student council held a breakfast for new students, and after that breakfast, and attempting to socialize with people, I knew that I would be okay. That Hanahan High School had promised me to give its best education, its resources, and its safety. And it did. It welcomed me with open arms. I was like a newborn giraffe trying to walk, incredibly naive to the force of the world. I thought I was ready, like most of my generation, to take on the world. After 4 years in Hanahan, I realized how unprepared me and my generation were, and how much Hanahan High School has prepared me, and how much my beliefs have changed. I believe now that school is a privilege taken for granted. It is a privilege to sit in a classroom and learn. It is a privilege to participate in school events. It is a privilege to sit in the library and socialize, even though that's not really the purpose of a library. It is a privilege to know all of my peers' dreams, motivations, and lives. It is also a privilege to have brilliant educators and faculty who not only work hard to give us the best, but treat us like family. Most of all, it is a privilege to be a Hanahan Hawk. I used to believe education was worthless and that you only needed to have connections to survive. While having connections can be beneficial, having an education teaches you worth, independence, and hard work. Sure, you think you might not use calculus or earth science, but classes like these strengthen a quality we need more as we grow: critical thinking. Because if we don't learn this skill, it is easier to be told by others what to think and believe than it is to think for yourself. Or so said Neil deGrasse Tyson. And in an age where it's so simple to believe everything on the news, Facebook, or whatever social media site you use, who is going to teach our children this skill, if not us, if not school? After I reached this point of understanding, I started to study more and more and more. I overworked myself. I used to believe success was only a number on a paper, that my worth was not high if I did not earn a high score on a test, quiz, or assignment. I know now success is not that you must know the entire contents of a textbook to succeed, but true success comes from your character, your work, and your story. It is not enough to just dream and hope for change, but to work hard and make change happen. I think the class of 2020 is capable of this. We are a class full of creative, intelligent individuals working for change and peace. We will make change happen, not only taking the knowledge that we have learned at this institution, but taking the knowledge that we have learned as family, friends, and individuals. So give yourselves a hand, class of 2020, because today we went from children to individual thinkers, and now we are ready to take on the world. Thank you.
Good morning. The salutatorian of this class is a student who has excelled academically while taking a number of honors, AP, and dual credit courses, and has been honored as a South Carolina Junior Scholar, a Duke Tip Scholar, a Trident Technical College Dean's List, Junior Marshal, and the Principal's High Honor Roll for all 4 years of high school. The student has actively participated in a number of clubs and organizations at Hanahan High School through the Beta Club, National Honor Society, Renaissance Club, and Student Leadership University. This student has volunteered at the Low Country Food Bank, Walk for Autism, Walk for Water, and served through Northwood Church. Our salutatorian is an eligible applicant for the South Carolina Palmetto Fellows Scholarship and has earned a Jerry C. Hunter Scholarship, John A. Hamrick Scholarship, Student Leadership Scholarship, Cross-Cultural Scholarship, TurboCam Scholarship, Charleston Evening Exchange ACE Scholarship. This year's salutatorian has earned the Berkeley County Honor Certificate and the State of South Carolina Academic Honors Award. In the fall of 2020, our honoree plans to attend Charleston Southern University and major in computer science with a minor in cybersecurity. Congratulations, 2020 salutatorian, Hanahan High School, Bryce Patrick Furrow. Bryce, as you come forth, we ask that your family stand to be recognized.
Good morning. Parents, staff, administrators, and district members, the class of 2020 welcomes you to this ceremony. At times during this past spring, it seemed impossible that we might be able to gather here to wish each other off into the future. Yet here we are, and we are grateful for this opportunity. Each of us has faced changes, not only this year, but every year during our high school careers. From the moment we entered the doors of Hanahan High, we expanded our horizons with new friends and lessons learned. Sometimes we faced shifts in expectations, discovering hidden talents or choosing to pursue new interests. I had to overcome many obstacles that I never thought possible before, as did many of you, I'm sure. This year, perhaps more than any other, we have had to become accustomed to change. Overnight, we shifted from operating in our familiar space here at Hanahan High to online learning. However, we have flourished in spite of those challenges. Our presence here today proves that. But first, I have to say that I'm grateful for two elements of my life that haven't changed: my faith and my family. My faith serves as my solid foundation and gives me strength to stand against whatever I face. It never fails me. As for my family, they have loved me, supported me, challenged me, and given me every opportunity I could dream of. I wouldn't be here without them. They were there from the beginning, and they are here for me to this day. And for that, I thank and love them dearly. Now that we have passed our classes, there will be more changes to come. Now, change has been depicted in many ways. Some imagine a ship with sails carrying someone in one direction or another. Others think of change as an engine driving the individual towards the future. To me, change is reflected by forks in the road. A classic example: every person moves forward until he or she reaches a fork, and then they have to choose which way to go. However, there are times where the roads aren't paved at all. My fellow students in the class of 2020, we get to pave the way for some new roads. Among us are future doctors, lawyers, politicians, teachers, and other important members of society. We will make choices that change lives. We will, in time, change the world. We carry within us all it takes to face changes with grace and courage, to benefit from challenges, and to be all the world needs us to be. In the words of writer Lily Vahir, behind you all your memories, before you all your dreams, around you all who love you, within you all you need. Class of 2020, may you find the strength and the wisdom to make the most of your gifts and use them to change the world for the better, one choice at a time. Thank you.
The valedictorian for the 2020 graduating class of Hanahan High School is an outstanding student who has maintained academic excellence each year of high school. This student has taken a number of AP, honors, and dual credit courses. This student has maintained Principal's Honor Roll every semester of high school and is a two-time Breakfast of Champion honoree. This student serves as the Student Council Senior Treasurer and the co-captain of the varsity tennis team. Our valedictorian has earned the Miss Hawk Award, Who's Who of Hanahan High School Award, Science Department Award, Math Department Award, Hanahan High School Hall of Fame Award, Trident Technical College Dean's List, Varsity Athletic Letter for Tennis. She is an academic scholar, Junior Marshal designation, and many other awards. This academic leader is the recipient of the Berkeley County Honor Certificate and South Carolina Academic Honors Award. Our valedictorian is an eligible applicant for the South Carolina Palmetto Fellow Scholarship, University of Georgia Academic Scholarship, University of South Carolina STEAM Scholarship, University of South Carolina Presidential Scholarship, University of South Carolina Valedictorian Scholarship, Berkeley County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Scholarship, and many others. The valedictorian plans to attend the University of Georgia and pursue a major in pharmaceutical sciences. Please join me in congratulating the 2020 valedictorian for Hanahan High School, Miss Maria Aslam Ibrahim. Maria, as you are coming forward, we ask that your family stand to be recognized.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin my speech by expressing gratitude on behalf of myself and my class. To those who are physically here right now or streaming this online, thank you for being here and supporting the class of 2020. The events of this year have been quite unexpected, to say the least. At many points in the past few months, we didn't see ourselves here, graduating with all our loved ones watching. Well, only 4 of them. But here we are, despite the unexpected odds and challenges, and that is what I want to talk about today: overcoming challenges, difficulties, and the unexpected. We all have had our fair share of challenges getting through high school. My biggest challenge was being a new student at Hanahan my sophomore year. I remember walking the unfamiliar halls with a frown and sitting alone at lunch. I was shy. I felt invisible. But I realized that being upset, feeling sorry for myself, and thinking negatively about my new school would not help my situation at all. And if I wanted to be somebody at this school and have friends, I had to work for it. That change in mindset was the beginning of my wonderful experiences here at Hanahan High School. I put myself out there, I looked for ways to get involved, I studied hard, and I made friends. My determination resulted in me standing here today giving this speech, having made good memories and amazing friends throughout my high school journey. I've accomplished many of my goals, which would not have been possible if I hadn't changed my negative thinking when I first arrived at Hanahan. I'm using my story to generalize a few things. First, in a tough situation, nothing will change unless we do. It is human to have an emotional reaction and be frustrated, nervous, or scared when given a challenge. But we have to meet these emotions the right way, by meeting our difficulties with optimism and strength. And this starts with our mindsets. Staying positive in negative situations won't neutralize the problem, but it will drive us to do something about it. That way, we can make the best out of whatever life gives us. The next conclusion I draw from my story is that every goal we have comes with challenges. There will never be a clear path from where we are to where we want to be. We are bound to be met with struggles and things we don't expect, but this shouldn't deter us from our dreams. Obstacles teach us lessons, and they make it more meaningful when we finally meet our goal in the end. Another story that teaches these lessons is one that all of us are familiar with. A few months ago, we went to school not knowing it was our last day, the last time we would sit in our desks, open our lockers, and walk through the hallways as students of Hanahan High School. The pandemic didn't give us a chance to say goodbye and made us switch to online learning immediately. However, we were quick to adapt to this change, working hard to finish our senior year, even if it was on Google Classroom. We did it, but we didn't do it alone. Teachers quickly redesigned their coursework for the new virtual learning environment. Hanahan staff and parents cheered us on to the very end, coming up with creative ways to celebrate us. Thanks to them, we didn't lose our senior year experience. Together, by staying positive and determined, we overcame a challenge that none of us saw coming. The last thing I want to say is that, I kid you not, I did this speech the night before it was due. And I can say the same about a lot of other assignments I've had throughout high school. I know my fellow procrastinators can relate. However, the most important things in high school could not have happened overnight, such as our character development that took place over the past few years. We have a lifetime's worth of challenges ahead of us, but high school has taught us critical thinking skills, flexibility, and most importantly, self-drive, which will prove to be valuable in the future. We should be proud of who we have become and every difficulty we have endured to be here graduating. Classmates, we are ready for what lies ahead, even the unexpected. Congratulations.
We are very proud of the accomplishments of the class of 2020. To date, this class has earned more than $4 million in scholarships. This class has 14 Palmetto Fellows eligible scholars. All these persons had to achieve a score of at least 1,200 combined critical reading and math on the SAT or 27 on the ACT. Rank in the top 6% of their class at the end of their sophomore or junior year, and have a GPA of at least 3.5, or scored at least 1,400 on the SAT, 32 on the ACT, and have a minimum of 4.0 GPA, Palmetto Fellows recipients, please stand. Join me in applauding the outstanding achievements of these 14 students. The Academic Honors Award is presented by the South Carolina Department of Education to graduates with outstanding academic performance throughout high school. Each person must achieve a minimum score of 710 on the SAT verbal or 690 on the SAT math, or an ACT score of 30 in English or 33 in math. The class of 2020 has 11 recipients. Please stand and be recognized. We continue to encourage student enrollment in honors and AP level courses. Several years ago, the Berkeley County School District put a curriculum in place that would award graduates with a Berkeley County Honor Certificate for earning a minimum of 28 credits with no grade below a 77. Earn 4 credits in each of the core areas during high school, complete at least half of the core subjects at the honors, dual credit, AP, or IB level, take 4 courses in the core areas to include English and math during the senior year, and graduate having earned 2 AP or IB credits or the equivalent in dual credit courses, 3 credits in foreign language, and graduate with a minimum GPA of 3.7 on this SC uniform grading policy. This year's class has 41 students who have earned the Berkeley County Honors Certificate. Please stand and be recognized. Our Wall of Fame features students who score 1,100 or better on the SAT, combined critical reading and math, or a composite score of 24 or better on the ACT. This class has 53 such persons. Please stand and be recognized. As you go forward, continue your outstanding performance, class of 2020. Congratulations.
Dr. Eddie Ingram, Superintendent, Berkeley County School District. Mr. Thomas Gals, Principal, Hanahan High School. Mr. Michael Ramsey, District 1 School Board Member. Distinguished members of the Berkeley County School District Administration, Hanahan High School, faculty and staff, family and friends, I am honored to present the young men and women of the 2020 graduating class of Hanahan High School. Dr. Kelly Wolf, Chief Academic and Innovations Officer, Berkeley County School District. These young men and women have all met the requirement as set forth by the South Carolina State Board of Education for the State High School Diploma. They now await your official certification of their diplomas. Again, I present to you the 2020 graduating class of Hanahan High School.
Class of 2020, please rise. I have verified with your faculty and administration that you have met the requirements for a high school diploma. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the state of South Carolina and the Berkeley County Board of Education, I hereby verify these diplomas and pronounce you graduates of Hanahan High School in the state of South Carolina.
Please be seated.
We would now like to present the class of 2020 with your Hanahan High School diploma. Maria Aslam Ibrahim, Berkeley County Honors. Bryce Patrick Furrow, Berkeley County Honors. Angelica Rodriguez Lopez. Logan Bruce Dana. Omar Mejia Hook Aguilar Jr., Berkeley County Honors. Jason Forrester Allback, Berkeley County Honors. Kaylee Michelle Allen, Berkeley County Honors. Sydney Joy Ballard, Berkeley County Honors. Catherine Grace Boston, Berkeley County Honors. Ashlyn Kate Brady, Berkeley County Honors. Andres Cardenas, Berkeley County Honors. Sydney Beatonholtz Clark, Berkeley County Honors. Haley Renee Davis, Berkeley County Honors. Grayson Elizabeth Driggers, Berkeley County Honors. Amber Diane Elmore, Berkeley County Honors. Natalie Lynn Fenters, Berkeley County Honors. Georgia Elizabeth Forbes, Berkeley County Honors. Kylie Grace Futrell, Berkeley County Honors. James Allen Gore III, Berkeley County Honors. Tyler Bryce Henderson, Berkeley County Honors. Jesse Coleman Howe, Berkeley County Honors. Ellie Grace Jansen, Berkeley County Honors. Hams Ahmed Camille, Berkeley County Honors. Jackson Edward Knight, Berkeley County Honors. Sarah Catherine McAllister, Berkeley County Honors. Mary Catherine McBain, Berkeley County Honors. Camden Alexander Mitchell, Berkeley County Honors. McCrae Elizabeth Morris, Berkeley County Honors. Megan Joan Overstreet, Berkeley County Honors. Ishika Nervi Nitesh Patel, Berkeley County Honors. Daniela Elizabeth Picardi, Berkeley County Honors. Hadea Abdelnasir Resk, Berkeley County Honors. Cersei Melissa Rogers, Berkeley County Honors. Catherine Elizabeth Susel, Berkeley County Honors. Lindsay Louise Swindle, Berkeley County Honors. Emma Faith Tackett, Berkeley County Honors. Jason Caleb Alexander Vestrin, Berkeley County Honors. Brooke Ashlyn Voorhees, Berkeley County Honors. Alasia Monet Washington, Berkeley County Honors. Justin Nafan Wajaya, Berkeley County Honors. Maya Rawan Youssef, Berkeley County Honors. Kevin Zhao, Berkeley County Honors. Adolfo Acevedo. Gabriel Joseph Adderholt. Jose Eduardo Aguilar, Jr. Cameron Sandy Alessandro. Abdallah Muhammad Ali. Ashlyn K. Andrews. Amber Lee Appel. Brandon Arenas Vivanco. Alicia Jamina Arroyo Gutierrez. Kenyon Rochelle Austin, Jr. Hannah Grace Ayers Long. Alexandria Jean Bailey. Ripley Palmer Bancuyo. Jose Angel Bautista Santiago. Zoli Maya Bell. Andrew Tyler Bennett. Ruth Abigail Bladen. James McLeod Blakeney. Christopher Michael Bray. Cadence Amanda Brown. Courtney Danielle Brown. Megan Noel Brown. Calvin Timothy Bryant. Mariani Bueno. Larissa Ann Burns. Robert Dean Bush. Kemonte Rashard Campbell. Mershavan Cartavius Campbell. Juan Sebastian Campo Naranjo. Elsie Elizabeth Carmaine. Grayson Marie Cassidy. Emma Caroline Cawthon. Emily Anna Cavella. Joshua David Cox. Terrence Adam Crane. Kane Klein Craven. Tierra Brianna Daniels. Austin Randall Davis. Tristan Beach Davis. Quinn Matthew Dillon. Christian Anthony Doddervite. Tyree Jarrell Drayton. Alexandra Alina Doobie. Jacob Alexander Dykes. Gregory Stafford Eimers. Jalea Janae Fleming. Brianne Fowler. Marquez Jarrell Foy. Jackson Todd Franklin. Tristan Alexander Freeman. James Scott Frisbee. Dalton Lee Furby. Malachi Taekwon Gadsden. Sarah Cheyenne Galashaw. Kevin Gamez. Anela Lynette Garrett. Victoria Lynn Gass. Eric Bryant Gomez. Danielle Lee Gordon. James Edward Graham. Breon Tremaine Green. Ezekiel Shamel Tyrese Hairston. Natalie Cherry Hamlin. Christopher Michael Hartzell. Nicholas Roland Hatchell. Fabiola Lisbeth Hernandez Sanchez. Alana Hope Herndon. Terry Darrell Hicks III. Michaela Irene Honeycutt. Lord Warren Hunter III. Miranda Bailey Hudson. Destiny Marie Rose Hutton. Jackson Calder Ivy. Lily Grace Ivy. Skylar Lee Jackson. Malcolm Ethan James. Christina Marie Jameson. Haley Sierra Johnson. Hunter Madison Cackley. Sarah Ann Keller. James Antoine Kinlock III. Caleb Gabriel Klopp. Emma Catherine Neer. Yasmin Vaniva Jean Lefebvre. Twee Tram Win Lee. Faith May Leader. Kylie Brooke Liston. Angel Liu. Kennedy Lee Logue. Christopher Lucas Gutierrez. Joshua Patriarcha Lugtu. Samantha Michelle Martin. Melissa Martinez. Quinyon Adele Martinez Aguilar. George Christopher McCracken. Berniah Renice McGee. Micaiah Sincere McKee. Christopher Isaac McLaurin. Patrick Allen Meyer. Zoe Renee Mills. Nia Elaine Mizuraka. Ronnie Deshane Mitchell. Mohammed Eljanid Mohammed. Savannah Kaylee Monroe. Arlith Gabriela Montalvo Servin. Eric Alfonso Montez Barcinas. Michaela Marie Morton. Harry Garnett Mullen. Grace Elizabeth Murray. Haley Jacqueline Murray. Christian Tyler Mustafer. Gabrielle Christine Neal. Eric Dat Wynn. Austin James Oglesby. Jose Manuel Ortiz Diaz. Jonathan Ortiz Morales. Marley Ellen Owens. Jackson Charles Peavy. Kimberly Perez Ochoa. Trenton Nicholas Pugh. William Joseph Pugh. Harley Renee Pye. Jordan Ann Pye. Mario Ramirez Zarita. Dennis David Rollins. Emily Blue Reeder. Ethan Colby Reed. Paulina Carolina Reyes Torres. Alexander James Ryman. Jacob Darren Rigby. Hunter Austin Risher. Edward Marion Ritchie III. Katie Alexandra Rivera. William Chandler Rogers. Rodrigo Rojas Diaz. Ethan David Ross. Dixon Connor Rourke. Martin Vance Rowell Jr. Jorge Antonio Rubio Gonzalez. Alexis Ramos Sanchez. Karen Fabiola Sanchez. Mauricio Sanchez Hernandez. Kadani Luis Santiago Flores. Randy James Scott. Megan Grace Seckler. Tristan Riley Shaddix. Holly Madison Shaw. Logan Xavier Simmons. Bryce Dylan Garcia Senswap. Sydney Brianna Slaughter. Amari Shadiman Avian Smith. Andrew Michael Smith. Savannah June Smith. Jordan Mackenzie Stenson. Aaliyah Nicole Sweat. Mackenzie Ray Thompson. Golden Kinley Thrower. Crystal Elizabeth Travis. Melody Twee Tren. Madison Brianna Troxel. Ella Jane Tumbleston. Megan Elizabeth Varn. Satali Victoria Santiago. Logan Brock Vosberg. Randolph Stephen Ward II. Lawrence Addie Webster V. Kelsey Aaliyah Wilkerson. Jason Luke Whitty Jr. Andrew Christian Waiku. Ryan Daniel Wright. Samuel Thomas Dean Zeron. Eugene Richard Bolches V. Ayana Daniels.
Could I please ask that the class of 2020 please stand? Graduates, the 60th graduating class at Hanahan High School, you may now move your tassel. Congratulations. Can I ask that our chorus come up? Everyone please stand for our alma mater.
And we
if everyone could remain standing for our recessional, and I need everybody that is in the bleachers to remain seated or to remain in the stadium, and we will be dismissing you all by section once the graduates exit the stadium. Thank you, and congratulations. Can we get one last round of applause for our graduates?